Yeah. YouTube! What's up, baby? We back in this thing again for another review. This is Q's Insight. I am Callie, and today we're here to talk about Ahsoka Season 1, Episode 5. If you've been to this channel before, you already know how we do it. We started off with the premise, then we jump to the 3 favorite scenes, and we go into the grade, and then we on to the next one, right? And she kind of, my bad. All right, so again, Ahsoka Season 1, Episode 5. Okay. I want to say I didn't know that they were planning to do this episode and release it in certain theaters around the world, or within the States. I don't know, but I knew I was not going to be able to check it out on there. Plus, I like to watch I like to watch everything on my TV right now. Like I said, the TV's just you feel me, that ULED, people just moving like. It's clean, you know what I'm saying? There's no delay. And looks like this, you know what I'm saying, rather than a movie. But being able to see that in a movie theater, that must have been an awesome experience. Maybe, I don't know if they did it IMAX, probably not like 4D, but definitely IMAX, something like that. You know, seeing these episodes, not just Ahsoka, but just imagine being able to see like Mandalorian Season 1, you know what I'm saying, all of it in the IMAX, or just all the certain seasons for that, you know what I'm saying, maybe even Boba Fett, whatever, Obi-Wan, seeing these things in the movie theater, that would have been something cool, nice little experience. But I was happy that they did do this for Ahsoka. That means that they felt that with this season, this series, you know what I'm saying? Like, they know that they are they're getting back to it. But I just thought that was cool. But like I said, I wasn't able to watch in movie theaters, but I just thought I'd throw it out there. So this episode basically picks up where the last episode ends off. Exactly. We're picking up with Ahsoka. We're seeing Ahsoka talk to her master, Anakin Skywalker, which is Hayden Christensen. We're gonna talk about that later. All right, yeah. So we seeing them talking for a second. Hayden Christensen is kind of catching up with Ahsoka in a way, and then all of a sudden, it's lesson time. So they start dueling it out for a second, and then briefly, Ahsoka is pulled into like somewhat of one of the memories that she has when she did a mission with Anakin Skywalker when she was younger. You know what I'm saying? Working with the clone troopers. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he was saying there's some reason why we're here. Like it's something that you need to learn. So this is basically herself teaching herself, basically also with the help of having Anakin with her. So we see that happen, and then on the other hand, we have Hera still around, and she is trying to locate Ahsoka if she can, and we see that her son Jason's still there, and and Hu Yang's still there, and who was the guy? There we go. Carson Teva, the X-wing pilot. He's there still as well. Now, what ends up happening is Jason, of course, being super force sensitive, because every creature within the Star Wars galaxy or Star Wars lore, whatever you want to say, everything is force sensitive. But some beings, some species, however you want to say it, are more in tune with the force. Therefore, they can wield it in different ways. You know what I'm saying? In stronger ways. Woo! Sorry about that. Light glitch. Okay. But some people are more just have a better way with the force than others. So basically, Jason is able to sense Ahsoka battling in the world between worlds, right? And he tells his mother the same thing. And so Hera comes along. She tries to listen, and it takes a little bit longer for her to be able to realize that the things that Jason is realizing. But eventually, she does hear it, and so Jason then has his mother fly the ship that they have low to the ocean floor, or right below, right above the ocean surface, and therefore being able to look for Ahsoka, I guess, right? So then we still have the situation of Ahsoka and Anakin Skywalker still, right? And so after she learns certain things from this flashback memory, right? She keeps on having these other different flashback memories, and it goes in different times, like, and you see Anakin in his different stages, and you see Ahsoka in her different stages as well. But after the lesson is learned, she's pulled back into like the world between worlds, and then her and Anakin have another battle, but this time he's using the dark side, and basically Ahsoka comes out on top of the battle. It wasn't like he wasn't being like super crazy, like he about to kill her type stuff, but just Ahsoka does come up on top of the battle type thing, and then lesson learned type stuff, and then he ends up disappearing. Then Ahsoka ends up waking up, and we end up realizing that she was in the ocean, but while being knocked out in the ocean, the force must have taken her to the world between worlds. You know what I'm saying? All that time took, flew by, but probably the force helped her being able to breathe underwater, I guess, type stuff. I don't know. But you had that situation happen. So now Jason and Hera and Huyang what's the dude's name? Carson are able to find Ahsoka, and not only that, Ahsoka is okay. So Ahsoka then talks to Hera. Hera is like, Sabine left or whatever, and she uses Ahsoka uses the Force to kind of like see or hear what took place when she got knocked off the cliff. So she knows that Sabine went with Baylan and Shin, and Baylan and Shin are following after like Morgan. So she knows that, so she's gonna try to find a way to be able to help out, and also still deal with Thrawn and everything like that. So she gets the idea of using the Force to talk to the whales, the space whales. I forgot their names, bro. The whales that can go into warp speed and stuff like that, right? So she ends up talking to one of them, and then it ends up letting her like know that, yeah, I will take you type thing. So now you have Ahsoka and Huyang, and they're headed to where Baylan and Shin and Sabine will be. Hera stays back, she almost gets in trouble for trying to help Ahsoka. But towards the end, I think that once they saw like once the rest of the like Republic like saw um the space wells and everything like that, and they saw Ahsoka and everything like that, like I think they kind of will back off of Hera, but who knows? Maybe they're still going to go after Hera and try to strip her of her, her title, as being like a general. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Right? But that's basically it. So, like I said, you have Ahsoka having these premonitions, these dreams, to learn something, to take forward with her, in her life going forward, in order to better herself and to be a better master for Sabine, and to actually be there for Sabine, and finding a way to get to Sabine as well. Hera trying to help Ahsoka to do that. That's basically the premise. So 3 of my favorite scenes. I'll put it to you like this. This whole episode was my favorite scene. Period, man. And this world I gotta get into it like right now. I gotta kind of get into it a little bit right now. But dude, like, we are finally getting Star Wars back to where we wanted it to be. I love Star Wars. I've been loved Star Wars. My dad had tossed me on the Star Wars, like, passed down, My grandpa still same thing, So it's going down the bloodline. I passed that down to my daughter. I plan on passing that down to my son. But for a minute, I was like, I didn't want to do that. And I didn't even want to be a Star Wars fan myself, just because of the stuff that we were getting fed. It wasn't right. Like, it just really wasn't right. For whatever reasons, y'all can agree or disagree, it just wasn't right. And that's just how I feel. And I know there's other Star Wars fans out there that feel the same way as well. We started to get things like back on track, with these shows. Not really the movies yet, but with the shows for sure. And that like really let me know that like things will be okay eventually. We just got to get back on track. We are getting that with these shows. We are getting that with these episodes. Yes, every episode may not be the greatest. It may not have the best story. It may not have the best acting. It may not have the best CGI. It may not have the best director behind it. It may not have the best, it may not have the best, bro. But for what it's worth, for what we're getting, we have to appreciate it. I'm so sick of everybody else knocking like the stuff that's coming out when it's on point. It's doing better. It ain't even woke. It ain't even They ain't even pushing like this type of agenda like on there. So it's like we're getting that. So you gotta appreciate that. Like at least if you can't enjoy the series or the episode, at least enjoy it for that situation. Like it's not pushing no wokeness. It's not pushing no agenda. Like it's nothing like that. It's just really breathing its own air, and I'm totally digging it. Like so, and like I said, everybody can have their own opinion. If you don't like it, you just don't like it. I can't make you like it, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like we are getting too spoiled. I feel like we are becoming too much of a critic nowadays. I feel like we are not appreciative of what we're getting, and I am appreciative of what I'm getting because I knew that I did not like Star Wars and the way that it was going not too long ago, but with the way it's going right now, possibly I can thrive with it. At least the TV shows, if not the movies that come out and everything like that, at least the TV shows I can mess with. And the games, the games have been on point and everything like that. So, it's just really cool right now. So I get so mad when I see like either YouTubers that I love or just YouTubers that I don't know, whatever it may be. It's just like I said, everybody can have their own opinion, but it's just everybody's knocking this. They giving it, average or just less, like just totally trashing it. And I really do not understand that, especially after what we've gotten to where we're at right now with these TV shows, TV series, bro. Like you gotta lighten up. You gotta lighten up. And that's all I just wanted to say for that situation. But I will say that I don't have 3 favorite scenes because this whole episode was my favorite scene, bro. Hayden Christensen back in this episode, doing what he's doing, bro. Beautiful. The de-aging effect that they put on this, bro. Nice, clean, looked dope. And every situation that they went back to was different ages of Hayden Christensen with like short hair, long hair. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. Like it just you can tell the differences. And when you saw it looked nice. It looked so nice, bro. So everybody else was complaining about the de-aging effect on the last episode when they saw it at the very end. You're picking up on this episode, you see the de-aging effect completely throughout the whole thing. And as a whole, it may not everything looked great, but as a whole, everything was good. Like it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like so you can't even hate on that. So seeing Hayden Christensen with the de-aging effect, beautiful. Seeing Hayden Christensen come back as Anakin Skywalker, beautiful. Having a full episode basically with Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka as eye to eye type stuff. Like they both masters, you feel me? Like, and then or also like when he was the master and she was the apprentice, you know what I'm saying, in the flashbacks, or just her acknowledging the fact that he is still her master even though she's a master herself. Like these are situations that were just beautiful, bro. Like the flashbacks, beautiful. Like her sabers were different. It was a whole different actor. Like, and that actor was killing it as young Ahsoka as well. Like, it just was a crazy episode, bro. It was a crazy episode, and then it didn't even have like too much else besides just Hayden Christensen and as Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka, bro. Like it was just basically them the whole episode, which is what I said was gonna happen in the last episode, which is what I was looking for this episode, and it happened, and I loved it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't understand why people were giving this episode a low grade or average grade, or just really not even enjoying the series and as a whole, just in general. Like I don't understand it, bro. But all those things I just laid out to you, these are reasons why this whole episode was just my favorite scene. Like I said, I can't really give you like my 1, 2, 3 favorite scene. It's all. That's what it is, bro. So from that, I'll go ahead and jump into my grade. The grade for this is going to be a 10 out of 10. Okay? It's going to be a 10 out of 10, bro. You may not feel that way. That's fine. Like I said, everybody got their own opinion, just like me. So that's why I'm saying it's a 10 out of 10 for me. I loved it. I liked it. Can't wait for the next episode, bro. As far as I'm concerned, they're doing the Star Wars fans right. They're doing me right. You feel me? Paused. But on everything, like I definitely enjoyed this episode, and I'm looking forward to the next episode as well. If you guys saw the episode, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments down below. What were some of your favorite scenes? Did you go check it out in the movie theaters, or were you just the person that watched it at the crib like me with the ULED TV? Let me know about that in the comments down below. All right. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. As always, this is Q's Insight. I am Callie. Until next time.